Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. And the Beavers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado State's offense will get the first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Under fire. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Rams!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Beavers offense will get the ball for the first time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just keeps slinging it. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Caught behind the line. It's Burr. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They're going to run it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the rim. Offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford a letdown.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Trying to do it on the ground. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Foster. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Direct snap. It's Henderson. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Why not trying to get it in? He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Raymond. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. On the ground, it's Davenport. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments. With the catch, it's Morton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? And the Rams will call on their punt team. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Foster. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And on 4th down. try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all
turning it on. Quick step and go. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Rams in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Morton. And he'll be brought down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hunt. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. To the air on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Foster. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Davenport. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Third down coming up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Third down play from the gun. Using the quick game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Colorado State.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. This time he's got his man. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10.
Colorado State.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Davenport. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Rams will boot it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. This one's complete.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Running the read option left to start the drive. Oh, he's got some space.
seeing the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Oregon State 27, Colorado State 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's in open space downfield.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give on the counter. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Now the play fake. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Surging forward on the sneak. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Colorado State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bird. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Right on the money. At midfield, he's got room. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morton. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And now let's see what they come up with on 3rd down after that incompletion. Unleashes one deep. Give him 6. Touchdown Rams! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Throws to the wideout. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. The give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the read to the right, he'll try to get it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Colorado State! And they add 6 more on the board with a trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the DB right with him to knock it away. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bond. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Burr. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The screen, and watch out. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to scramble. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Rams with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Got a man. It's Morton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Headed outside for the line. It's Davenport. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Georgia Tech.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Looking downfield on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Bond. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Beavers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Running to Green across the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right?